Hey everybody, ToneLock3902 here. Got a different type of video that I'm going to be doing today. Um, for those that are not aware, I am in the process right now of building a new computer to be ready for like Oculus or Vive or whatever type of VR headset I decide to get. So I am going from scratch and building a whole new system because quite frankly it would be more expensive to get whole new parts for my current system, and so that's what I'm going to do. Now bear in mind here a couple of things. One, I am going AMD, and I know a lot of people are going to be like, Tony, why are you going AMD when you could go with Intel? Intel has a superior quality and power, and performance, and all that. And while that's true, I am going with AMD for the simple fact is that I cannot afford to switch over to Intel. If I decided to switch over to Intel, it would be twice or three times as much to get the same components. So, okay, here's what we've got. Now, what I'm going to start out with is basically with as with any computer, without this, nothing can work. Going with the power supply. And with this, I am going with a Sentey X Plus 725 watt power supply. Excuse me. So let's do a little bit of an unboxing here. And this is basically just doing like some unboxing videos to show what it is that I have, and as you can see, you know, the basic papers and everything. And here is the power supply itself. Now let's get this out of the packaging. Ooh, yes. I don't care how old you are, however you get it. The minute you get bubble wrap, you know, all bets are off. And before I continue, I wanted to just say that I got this through my friend Rob, who was kind enough to help me out and get this for me. So Rob, thank you so much. It means a lot. You have no idea. So just put that down there. And of course it comes with the screws to mount it onto the case, the power cord. And as you can see the insides there. Is that not pretty? Yeah, it's got I think it's a 120 millimeter fan on here. And as you can see, of course, it's not modular, which is fine. I've actually never had a modular case, a modular power supply, so I don't really know. I don't know if I'd be very comfortable doing a modular power supply, but so let's see. As you can see, it's of course the connector to the motherboard, the two PCIe connectors, which I'm going to be needing for my new video card, so that works out perfectly. And it's got, I think, 6 SATA ports, and so yeah. There's that, and I want to bring up a list right now just to show you guys what I'm going to be getting. For the motherboard, I'm going to be getting the Gigabyte GA970A D3P. No real reason why I got that one, or I'm getting that one, just needed to find one to fit the processor. And that seems to be the best one to go with for what I'm doing. Video card. This one is important for if you're wanting to get a VR setup or a computer setup for VR. I'm going with the Sapphire Radeon R9 290. Now, if you've looked at the Oculus requirements, this is recommended. So, I mean, that's what I get. It's not like the minimum requirements or anything, but it's what they recommend for it. Now CPU, now this is where I'm going to get a lot of shit. I decided to go with an AMD FX 8350, which has a clock speed of 4.0 gigahertz. And again, going back to the thing about AMD versus Intel, I have no question that Intel is a good product. I'm not bashing Intel. I have nothing bad to say about them. I've had Intel computers, but for my budget and for my wallet, AMD works best. And I know that the FX chips are not quote unquote 8 cores; they're hyper-threaded 4 cores. So, so anybody that wants to try to say that, I already know. RAM-wise, I am sticking with 16 gigs of RAM, although with the Gigabyte motherboard, I can upgrade it up to 32, which I do intend on doing later on. Now, this part isn't really relevant, but I decided to go with some liquid cooling. I'm going to be going with the Corsair Hydro Series H55. I have a water cooling system in my computer right now. I think it's H80, and had no problems with it. Had it working for years, no problems with it whatsoever. So, guys, thank you for watching this. Next one I'm probably going to be doing the case, and then depending on which ones I order next, I'll be doing those next. So I'll see you next time. Bye bye.